my name's Dave, and this is Macaro Society, my N-Scale layout. We are back after, I think, a 2-week break. I think it is, yeah. There was the Scotties, and then there was the Briars, so that pretty well did it. We spent most of our time watching curling for the last 2 weeks. We are kind of fanatical about it in this house, and we're up early in the morning to see the first draw, and we stay up until the last draw is finished, which is usually sometimes around 11 o'clock or later, depending on where the Briar or the Scotties are being held. So anyway, we'll get on with actually doing railroading now. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to finish up the water effects around some of the power plant. I'm going to be using a special brush for dry brushing, and I've got a special palette for dry brushing as well. And you'll also get to see Evans Designs lighting showed up while I was away, and I took a couple hours and built a small warning buoy for the power plant, and installed the lighting on the power plant and on the bridge and on the buoy. So you're going to get to see that today. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go over there. This shouldn't be a long video, but I just want to demonstrate some stuff to you. So let's go. There we go. So there you can see the whole power plant. I've just finished doing the rock faces on the left side of to the front there, the lower left corner. I just finished putting some grout on there, and then spraying it down with basing glue, and then some more grout on top of that, and then there will be some washes once all that's dry of black to bring out the cracks and stuff in the rock. Anyway, what we're going to do today is I'm just going to walk over there. We're going to add the white water to the outlet of the power plant, and white water around the buoy. So the buoy is down here. It's a scratch-built little buoy. You've got the lights flashing here and the lights flashing underneath here. I'm also going to, well, I'll demonstrate it right now. I'm going to weather, oops, wrong one. I've got about 3 or 4 different shades of grout. That's better. I'm gonna just to bring down the yellow of that. And now I'm going to grab my handy dandy towels down here and fold it. And I have to be really careful. During a break in the curling action, I came down and installed the railing around the area. For the most part, it worked very well. There weren't any real problems with it. There we go. Just blend out the grout on the cement surface here. So you would expect there would be turbulence from the water coming out of the bottom of the dam here, and then flowing into the river again. There should be turbulence around the buoy itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to I'm just moving stuff out of the way, sorry folks. There we go, down there. Okay, so this is the brush I'm going to use. Okay, it's from Opus, Artis Opus. It's a British company. I have 2 sets of their brushes. Some very, very fine, beautiful brushes that I only use on special occasions. And then I have a whole set of these brushes, the dry brushes. I'll leave a link in the description for you, but I warn you right now, these are not cheap. By far, they're the most expensive brushes I own, and I hardly ever use them because they're so expensive. So I've got a palette here that's used for dry brushing. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna, I see some. I think I'm going to recoat. I'm going to recoat this and make it a little bit more glossy again. But I can just do that with gloss acrylic gel. So what I do here is first, of course, obviously shake up the paint. And you don't need much paint. Just, that doesn't feel shaken up. Okay. I'll try that again. Yeah. Is it model air? Yeah, it is. It is. So it's thinner than normal. So what I need to do is first, hold on, what have we got here? I don't want to use that, but we'll just put that aside. And excuse me, I'm just over here getting some water for my brush. He says there's no water in the container. All right. Oh, we'll try it without. So what you do is you dab the brush. There, that's better. In the paint, and then you work it on the palette until it's extremely thin. And then where did that little bottle of white go? There it is. Now this is going to be pretty subtle. So again, and now we'll do. Again on the brush. This is a very subtle treatment, just enough to give a hint of it, and then sweeping out from it. And as you can see how I'm using my brush, just gently, gently, gently. Now around the buoy, same treatment. And again, on the palette, wipe it off. So very, very, very subtle. I'm going to just take a little bit more white here. Different kind of white, but we'll see what happens. It too needs shaking. I have a little vibrator shaker for my paint usually. Okay, so just take a little here. Now there is gel gloss down here. It's the beaded gel gloss. Oh, I got paint on the buoy. Do I have... Oh, I've got a brush here. Just gonna... touch it up a bit here. So this will pretty well end this section of the layout here in this in the trench where the power plant is. I designed some jersey barriers that I'm going to put along here, but this still has to be obviously covered in the grout. That the surface is the surface is covered in over here, and then I am going to along here there's going to be a chain link fence, the jersey barrier here to stop employees from falling in, and the jersey barriers will probably continue on for a while, or I may put chain link fence here and bring it right out to where the bridge is, is right here. Alright, okay, I think that's it. I wanted it to be a subtle look. I didn't want it to be overly glaring. And we'll let that all set up. And the first thing I'll have to do when I get back over there is to clean this brush right away, because it's too expensive to leave paint sitting in for any length of time. Now, we got all of this done. The roof still comes off this, so I have access to inside. The substation for the paper mill is now in place over there. And the next thing to do really that's large is to do the roadways inside the mill, and that's going to be probably a two-parter, and we'll see how that goes. I've still got to finish this side with some more of my sculpt mold, and I've got to put it right up to the edge of this piece of wood on the refinery. The bridge is where did I put the bridge? I am forever losing things, people. Oh, there it is, way over here. The bridge is pretty well done. It does need some weathering, and that'll come next. And it just slots in here. Oops, there we go. It just slots in here like this. And I took it out because it makes it easier for you to see the flashing lights. So let's go back over to the studio side of all this. I'm just going to turn the lights off. All of these lights are going to work off of a plugged-in power supply, but I have to run the wire from way over somewhere, way over there, all the way around over here and up into this area where the mill is. So that'll be a separate video in itself when I actually hook it up, and I'll show you the wiring and stuff then. So for now, I'm just going to go back over. Like I said, I want to get water on this brush right away because I don't want to ruin it at what it cost. Oh, okay. Let's go here. So just I just switch back here and quickly. Just quickly clean this. I know this isn't captivating television, but at the price of this brush, I'll forget about it, and then I will be extremely upset with myself. So there we go. It's clean. All right. So the other thing, last week or just before curling, I showed you some new electrical connectors. Let me just go. Where are we going? We're going to 6. Get my head out of the way. I showed you these connectors. Well, I ordered from AliExpress the mounting clips for these things. So they just snap on. They just snap on the back, and they have a hole for a screw. And so what I'm going to be doing is screwing these to the baseboard of the structure of the layout, and then inserting my wires and stuff. The other thing I'm going to be doing is it this side? Yes, it's this side. I discovered these new terminators. I'm going to pick up a big one so you can see it. And as I am looking around for there's the tool. I'll show you how it works in a second here. So these come in all sorts of sizes. The size I have to use for the layout is the tiniest one. And so what you do, I don't know, a piece of scrap wire somewhere? Yeah, I've got a piece of scrap wire right here. So this is stranded wire, so you twist it. Makes it easier to get it in here. And you put it in. And then you use this, which is a completely brand new tool to me. I've never seen one of these before in my life. Anyway, you put it in there, and it squeezes it from all four directions. And it locks that pin in good and tight. Now I'm using this size because it's the size that fits into these connection blocks. And it makes a super solid connection. So I will be climbing under the layout with this tool and some cutters and other stuff, and I'll be using these to terminate the wires so that they're good and solid when they go into one of these connectors, just like that. And all right. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing helps a lot, but liking helps a little bit more. But I would appreciate it if